fucking assholes or asshole fucking, or
actually they prefer if you talk about fucking assholes.
Anal
fucking.
Gaping.
It's like a whole category. I'm pretty sure.
We should compile a list of fucked up shit we can say and just read it off.
That's a good point. We should do that. That could be a whole episode. I'd actually be so down for that.
But we do it in the like a rap style, just like keep going.
100%. Yeah. Like Ritz, Ackers.
Yes.
Wheat Thins, Ackers. I guess you could say Ackers. You can't say the whole word. Hackers. You can call them hackers.
Hackers.
Don't put the H in front of them, because Twitch will be like, no soup for you.
What about CRACKERS? Did I say that?
You can't do that. Nope.
I can't spell it.
No, you're like a white supremacist if you say that shit. He just popped on. We didn't even hit the intro music yet, and he's just out there. Hold on, I gotta make sure we sound good.
Slaying Siren.
Bro, the community's out there. All right, hold on. We're gonna hit the intro. You ready?
Hell yeah. What's up? Let's do it. Call the G-Men, motherfucker.
Oh, wait. Well, I'm being a Ritz Acker at the moment. Hold on.
Don't do that.
I'm trying to get canceled. Trying so hard.
I
wanted an excuse not to have a show. So hold on. Okay, let's start the music because we got shit to talk about.
Call the fucking G-Men. We'll just sit here like we normally do.
I know. Well, that's kind of the job, actually. Ironically enough, we called the G-Men. That's right. It started. I'm pretty sure. What did I call the episode? I'm pretty sure I called it "Sick as Fuck," because that's what I am.
It's just blank.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Oh, it's C2 S2E3. Hold on. I think I can edit it live, can I?
Woo! What a fucking episode name, Phil.
I'll go back and change it. So it's sick as fuck because I'm sick as fuck, not because I'm cool. That's inherent to my personality. I'm actually sick as fuck.
And I'm ill, not sick. So
mentally,
I'll be ill. So, well, yeah, we didn't have to. My therapist says I'm doing better, but yeah, yo, what's up, y'all? Hey, ramming speed, your shit's on the way. I emailed you the tracking number, by the way, and by the way, Slaying Siren, I had to take out an auto title loan to actually afford to send you your print.
Yeah,
but don't worry, it's on the way. Unfortunately, I didn't take out a second mortgage, so I couldn't get the tracking, but it's on the way.
Ramming Speed, it says it's already there, so congratulations, buddy.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Josh, do me a favor. You're hot as fuck again, and not physically.
No, just look at me.
Yeah, Slaying Siren. Yeah, I apologize. Yeah, I don't apologize. You should send us currency in exchange. I'm playing. No. Yeah, it was crazy. I don't know why it cost $90 to send something to Austria. Like, I thought we won the war. Like, why are we like, it should be free? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Austria should pay me to send stuff there. Like,
I thought that was part of the Marshall Plan. You know?
When the Doughboys and the Great White Fleet actually ended that shit.
I thought anyway.
90. What's 90?
Oh yeah, 90. I said $90. It fucking costs an arm and a fucking leg to ship.
No, for no tracking, what I actually did was $56.
Okay, not bad.
And then to actually get tracking, the cheapest was $106.
Jesus Christ. Just to send so. No. Don't feel bad. It's not your fault. It's Josh's fault.
It's my fault. It's my fault. By the way, we will be giving something away today. We're going to be giving this away. Now, I'm only giving it away to someone in the Ukraine. So that way I have to pay a military jet to actually drop it in a box over whatever city you're in.
Well, I thought ironically enough, didn't you say like military shipping is cheaper? Like you could pay $9 to send it to a base.
It actually is. Like that's the funny part. Like I was this close to asking, and I may have even asked when I was drunk if Slaying Siren actually knows anybody on a military base, because I could send it for like $6.
Yeah, fucking ridiculous.
But I don't know. Look, your shit's on the way. And Ramming Speed, glad you got your shit. I'm sorry it wasn't framed, but it was from the Dollar Tree for $3. So
Yeah,
the print,
missing out on much.
the print's the value, I promise. But
Hashtag sponsored.
Hashtag sponsored by the tree.
Josh, you're gonna have to do me a favor. Your mic is still hot as fuck, so you're just gonna have to keep walking it down. I'm sorry, buddy.
I'm trying, man.
You can smoke your way through a TikTok censorship, but
dude, I'm gonna try and set a podcast record and smoke an entire pack of cigarettes in an hour and a half.
Well, you know, we need it sometimes. Hell yeah, buddy. That's what we like to see. I'm glad you're gonna have a place to put it. Wait, so Josh, you didn't put Ronnie up behind you though. Do you even have Ronnie on hand?
I think so. Ronnie's somewhere laying around here, but I don't know. I'll find him in a minute. But
okay. He's an important part. He's the first picture we got framed for the podcast.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. So, well, first, I want to show everybody before you go do your drink. I got to tell everybody the drinks that I'm having today because they are quite a fucking concoction of shit. So I got one bottle up here. I won't pull up the label. I got one bottle of cough syrup. I got 2 bottles of cough syrup. I got Gatorade in this Yeti. I got my sweet tea, of course, because I'm a good old Southern boy in this Yeti. I got ibuprofen. I got Sudafed. Hell yeah. I got tissues. And I'm not using my super sexy mic today because I can mute this one and I can't mute that one. Because I'm going to be coughing and sneezing and dying the entire fucking hour and a half. But I'm a professional, so the show must go on.
So here's a suggestion. Why don't you actually take all the cough syrups and mix them together in like a Stanley cup over ice, and then that way you can just hit it real quick.
Right. Yeah, that's what I need to do. That's what I fucking need. Yeah, I'll do a drop shot. I'll drop the cough syrup into the sweet tea, and then
right. Ramming Speed's got a point. You're definitely on like a Breaking Bad list somewhere. Like
right.
They think you're cooking meth in an RV because you're buying so much cough medicine.
I think the only thing that saved me was I bought the Sudafed on a different day than the cough medicine. So I don't know.
See, you don't buy everything at the same store.
Yeah, exactly. I'm smart.
Right. All the tubing and the butane and propane, you buy that somewhere else.
Yeah, you get your shit together first, and then you know how it goes.
And you use cash and wear a fucking hoodie. Listen, I'll do a PSA real quick. Here's how to cook meth and get away with it.
Honestly, you can wear a COVID mask now 99% of the time and get away with it.
And sunglasses, and nobody thinks you're robbing anything.
There you go.
But yeah, times they are a changing.
But anyway, shit, if this was California, I could just walk up with a bag and steal half of it. And nobody would even bat an eye.
With a blowtorch.
Yep, there you go. Bam.
Why am I still hot as fuck? I don't understand.
It's just the way you need it. You literally either put it at like 1. Nope, not that. Nope. Don't do that.
All right.
I think you started echoing through space time when you did that.
By the way, we love doing sound checks live. So, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's legit. It kind of is like a little, dude. I'm gonna tell you. So something I've legitimately started doing. It's not quite as good as a COVID mask, but I'll just whenever I go shop at Costco, which is a major warehouse store in the U.S. for all of the Austrian fan base, which is a real thing now.
Hey, we're international, bro.
Right, exactly. We're prestige worldwide, baby.
Boats and hoes.
Yeah. So it's I'll just wear headphones I do that because it takes you like an hour to shop at Costco no matter what. You could be going for one thing, it'll take you an hour to shop at Costco. So I just wear headphones the whole time and I ignore everybody and everybody ignores me. Pretty fucking nice. It's a life hack.
Hey Philbo, can I ask you a favor?
What's that?
Can I have a fucking drink, please? Will you buy me one?
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to ask a favor of you though. Is the problem?
What's that? I
have to mute you while I play it because the fucking system is, hard or stupid, as we like to say.
All right.
Are you ready? Are you prepared for this mentally, emotionally, all of the above?
I think so.
All right. Hold on. Here we go. I gotta click 3 buttons. It's a lot of work. Already out of Japanese whiskey. You're muted, Josh. You can't respond. Hold up. All right. Here it is. Probably should have played the short version.
Do you feel that? Come by your train. Oh shit. I'ma take it home with me. I got
nothing like Bob and Bev. Hold on, let me unmute you, Josh, so the doesn't shit the bed, and then I gotta mute the desktop. Bam. Okay, look at that. We're back in business. So buy me a drink. Is it Japanese whiskey by any chance?
Oh my God, you guessed it. It's Japanese whiskey.
Oh shit, he's got the little hat on.
But it's got the violet fog hat. It's a little elf
Oh.
Japanese whiskey. Because
That's
listen,
like
man, I was gonna buy something pretty cool. I'm gonna wait until next week until I get paid again because I had to ship something to Austria. But anyway, so I'm going Jacob Roth style, which he was impressed with. So it's a fine whiskey, and I'm gonna mix it with a grape flavored energy drink.
Yes. Which I believe you said your burps have never smelled better or tasted better or something like that.
No, I've never had burps like this. So I had like the weirdest snack / late lunch today. So I bought we have sale stuff at the store on Thursdays, and yesterday I bought like several different sushi rolls and some shrimp cocktails and some pizza. So I ate a slice of pizza. I ate a spicy California roll and 2 shrimp cocktails, and then drank gin and grape whiskey. And don't do it.
Grape whiskey?
Or no, so sorry. Grape.
I was like, wait, what did you fucking drink?
Sorry, I was thinking about the whiskey. No, grape energy drink. And
that would have been nasty, dog. Grape whiskey.
Grape whiskey.
That's
dude,
what I thought you said, dude. I'm like, no fucking way. That it should be illegal.
Where are the white bitches at? Because that sounds like. Oh shit! All right,
yeah, for real.
All right,
I mean, cinnamon whiskey's a thing.
I'm gonna need you to calm down and moderate. All right, we don't need comments from you. Not today. No, I'm just kidding. Look here. Cheers, everybody. Cheers to the subscribers, the new subscribers, and the old. The one with the little dick we now talk to every once in a while, but we're not supposed to mention, I don't think. But all the followers, listen, today I really haven't been drinking. I came in kind of cold, so I will be taking shots for subscribers. So hit that subscribe button if you want to see me get fucked up like last week. And cheers, Candace. Anyway, it's going to be a great episode. We're going to take you through the ringer today, even though we don't have an episode title because Bilbo's a frittata. Anyway, cheers, everybody. Let's kick this shit off right. Everybody fucking put them up, smoke them up, eat them up, whatever you got to do. Let's fucking get it done.
I'm taking a shot of the store brand Robitussin for everybody out there.
Yes, sir. We're going vroom, vroom right now. All right.
Nothing like, and I forgot I also drank half a can of Monster earlier. So I'm like uppers, downers, suppressants, everything in between, methamphetamine.
You're doing the high school version of speedballing.
Yeah. I'm literally like my own science experiment at the moment, right. So I'm really happy about it. Exactly. I always got to keep my body guessing.
So I am giving the couch away. It makes cool leather noises too if I squish around.
Well, hey, you're not that hot at the moment, although you are a little bit hot again.
I wonder, like, how much would it be to ship the couch to Austria? Maybe
$4 million.
And my firstborn.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. So anyway, Candace, I see you in the chat. I just wanted to give you a quick shout out. Listen, I know I wanted to tell everybody she's the queen of dickettes for the new followers. I don't know if you guys knew or not. So all hail Queen Candace. She's your ruler. So any questions, just go through her. Definitely not shit ass. Just want to give her a shout out. I know you're having not a great time right now. She had a loss in the family. So just wanted to let you know from Dick Nation, all the dicks and dickettes, let's send some positive love Candace's way, and thoughts and prayers, Candace, and anything you need, let us know.
Absolutely. Except don't move. Except if you move to Austria, we will not send you memorabilia from the show. That's the only we will not.
That's the one and only time I'll ever send anything to Austria.
Yeah.
But
and actually, and legit as a rule going forward, we unfortunately all of our giveaways will not be shipped internationally. We learned that lesson the hard way. Maybe one day. Maybe one day when we're super famous, but until that point.
So Slaying Siren, you got lucky this time. Don't try it again. But
Well, maybe like a postcard. If it's only like $37 to send a postcard, maybe one day we'll send you a postcard.
Maybe it would be cheaper to like smuggle it like a pirate. Like I just find like a network
Right.
around USPS and it'll only
Right.
cost me like $30. But
Actually, I'll make a drawing in cake and crayon, and then I'll email it to you. And for some reason, that still won't be free either.
that's funny. But anywho, yeah. So anyway, you're getting some love, Candace, and like I said, anything, just feel free to reach out. We'll do what we can, but thoughts and prayers. So I really I'm sorry you're having a bad time, but listen, I'll take a drink for you. I will. So
That's about the only thing you will do, Josh.
I mean, I'll sit on the couch for you too, and then I'll make another drink for you, and then I'll play some Stardew Valley for you too.
That takes real commitment right there. That's how you know. It's real.
Listen, Ramming Speed, he's quickly becoming one of my favorite subscribers. He's just saying all the right things.
Dude, did you see his earlier comment? I didn't shout it out, but he's like, "That's class in a glass," and I'm like, "That's a fucking." I love that. I don't know why I've never heard that before, but that's fucking gold. Is what that
this
is.
fucking guy, Ramming Speed. I don't know if you go back, but we have had subscribers as live guests. So you're working your way up to a guest spot, my friend. Keep dropping the zingers.
Oh
So,
God! Although Anyway, all right. So what are we talking about? I'm sick as fuck.
Pirates.
That's supposed to be the title. We're gonna talk about pirates first.
So yeah, I want to get that out of the way because I love talking about pirates, and it might take the entire episode. So I don't want to cut myself short.
All right. Well, walk yourself back down and let's do it.
God damn it!
I know it's not your fault. I'm not blaming you. You need to realize that.
I mean, dude, I'm literally at 0.
I know. Well, I could still hear you, so I don't
What
know
the
if that's the case.
right now.
Wait, what is this fucking? Why'd you? Oh, it's from Tumblr. I'm like, wait a second. Why'd you send me this story from like 4chan or some shit?
It's from Tinder.
Yeah. Well, now you're a little too quiet. And I just realized. I also just realized something. Hold on. There
If
we
this
go.
has been on your end the whole time, I'm sending Dick Nation to your house.
It hasn't been on my end, and now your audio is just all over the place.
I know. How about now?
Oh no, that's terrible. Don't do that.
What did I do?
It's super loud. It's super fucking loud. You're gonna have to get it under control. I think here's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to get Mater, bring him into the family, and then we're just gonna have to buy you a new mic because this is driving me fucking nuts.
Well, Mater's down, so shout out Mater. I know he doesn't have Wi-Fi and he's not watching, but I don't know. Does it sound all right now?
It sounds okay. It's not the worst thing in the world. We'll get through it. So anyway, there was a pirate somewhere. Yep, Lincoln County, Missouri, home of the white trash hackers. Can't say the C word on Twitch apparently, but
Can't say the C word. I think you guys can type it you guys can type it though.
I don't know.
If
Can they?
I don't
They
know.
probably
Let's try.
can't. It's probably a banned word.
Let's try. Let's ask Uncle Joey.
Uncle Joey's not here.
Oh, God damn it.
He's too busy bowling for soup right now, or whatever the fuck it is.
Bowling for soup.
He works at the bowling alley. I don't know.
Does he?
Yeah, he does. I didn't tell you that.
Was he shining balls? Is that it?
He would love that job, wouldn't he?
He would.
He
His
would
big
love-
old balls, just shine them up.
Bazinga! Yeah, wow, look at that. We're fucking podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to that shit. He just polishes balls in the bowling alley. No, he works at the kitchen there, so even better.
Wait, repeat that.
He works at the kitchen there. He does food service. I think he does front desk
Oh.
stuff too, but
All right, so he's in my family, so I can't shit on him too bad.
well, you can still. It is a bowling alley.
I mean, I can. Like, it's probably
You
the
definitely
worst
can.
cuisine. Other than a fucking Chuck E. Cheese, that's like the worst cuisine
Dude,
you can.
all right, hold on. We gotta actually. Okay, hold on a second. We're gonna talk about that first because that just happened to be where we're at. Okay, the bowling alley food, legitimately some of the shittiest things. Yes, Chuck E. Cheese pizza is bad. Here's another thing that happens at Chuck E. Cheese. Oh my god! Like, here's the other thing that I don't understand too. Apparently, in the Northeast, U.S., for all the international people out there, apparently in the Northeast, it's like people just go bowling all the time. like upstate New York, like remote, like rural areas, apparently bowling is like the biggest fucking event of the week. And I don't like nothing about it has ever appealed to me ever.
Dude,
I don't know.
And then, like, well, I guess I bowl so infrequently, and I'm not good at it. That's like I'm an athletic person, and I usually take to sports, which
Right.
means this isn't a sport. So like, it's it's literally an activity you can drink beer while doing. That's the only
Right.
appeal.
That's
And-
literally like, yeah, that's literally what people do.
That's the only appeal. But like, I bowl so infrequently, like my fingers are sore for 3 days afterwards. Like I'm
exactly.
shamed by whoever I bowl with because I bowl a gentleman's 86. Like.
Yeah, with a 113 handicap, you somehow bowl a 20.
Right. Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, anything's fun after 5 pitchers of light beer. Like I
Right,
gotta go to
exactly.
the bathroom every 5 minutes, but I'm having a hoot.
Right.
Right?
Honestly, plus like the arcade, dude. And what I liked about being a kid is when you do bowling is a lot of them still have like arcade, and they still have like the classic sniper games
Oh,
or
yeah.
whatever.
Oh yeah,
You know, and that's
They
always
got
fun.
The deer hunter with the shotgun.
Yeah, it's always an experience. Like you're always getting something done.
It
But,
is, and then so like the last time I went, I think was when Thundercat and I just first started dating, and we went, and it was like a Sunday night special, and it was like midnight bowling where they had like the music videos playing from a projector,
Right.
like over the shit, and it was like a dance party while you're bowling, which actually gets dangerous when you have a bunch of drunk people holding slippery, heavy ass balls. Like bad shit can happen.
Dude, it's have you? Oh, that reminds me. Have you seen like the
Yeah,
strike?
cosmic bowling. That's it. Cosmic.
No.
bowling.
But have you seen like there used to be there was like a meme trend where like this, you know how like when you bowl a strike or a spare, like the screen does something crazy where like all the pins like gang up and like shoot the bowling ball or something.
Yeah.
There's this meme trend for like it was like about a year ago or so where it was just in ridiculous, like increasingly escalating like crazy graphics that they would play, and eventually they were just like nuking the pins or some shit like that. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, no, it got crazy. Like once they upgraded all the screens to LED screens, they figured out they could do crazy shit.
Yeah,
They're like,
exactly.
oh, okay. I don't have to use the old school like sit down and put my name, and it's like the old school keypad that's like flat buttons with a plastic over it.
I felt like I was actually directing a mission to space at those like old, like
Yeah.
like it was a 90s monitor setup, but it was like it was, I don't know, there's something special about it. I feel like that's what America used to be, a real country, you know.
Yeah, I mean that was before YOLO. Like R.I.P. Never forget.
That was long before that was before Buy Me a Drink, man. That was a long
Right.
time ago.
It really was. It was before T-Pain was born. But
No, but it's funny. He says, he's like, the Nasty Grimy Kitchen puts out some incredible bar food. I don't know where the fuck you've been bowling at, but the Nasty Grimy Kitchen puts out like shitty gas station nachos.
it's not it's,
Like I don't even know. Like I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
like every time you order them, they just go to the 7-Eleven and throw some cheese on
Right?
some
It's
fucking-
like they
on
go to the
some tail
7-Eleven and then they rub their nuts on the food, and then they over microwave it by like 2.5 minutes, and then they put cheese on it, and then they piss on it, and then they
No.
serve it to you.
No, they don't piss on it. They smoke a cigarette and blow it on the top of
Right?
it.
Exactly.
It's got that's where the bowling alley patina comes from.
Right, exactly. It's a little bit of
It's the Winston cigarette smoke they're just blowing on top of the cheese. Like
yeah,
It's-
exactly.
it's a whole thing. We'll have to have Joseph on to talk about it, and
Yeah.
we'll see if he'll wear his paper hat too.
This little Johnny Rockets hat. Yeah, I mean, I guess you got really lucky. I mean, if you have grandma who works at your bowling alley and she's making your homemade recipes, but that the rest of us are not so lucky, unfortunately. The rest of us have to deal with like the 7-Eleven rejects.
Right.
They-
they couldn't cut it.
Yeah, exactly. The other side. Sorry, John's about to come let Zito out too, so we get to deal with that for a minute. So, but when he walks through the door, I'll put on the Pirates. But the other thing is too.
Your
So
dog butler.
yeah, exactly. My top. That's a great way to think about it. So Zito, shut the fuck up, dude. We have a show going on. You have no respect. I swear to God. The
No respect. I
no
tell
res-
you, no respect.
come on. Tony's gonna come take care of you.
Hey, fucking respect and a good day to use.
The no, so I don't know if you remember, but like during the pandemic, fucking no, that's a dog. That's a big old dog. No, he's come here, buddy. Come here, Z. Come here.
Show the
Come
cat.
here. Well, he's not a cat. He's a 65-pound cat. Come here, buddy.
Oh, we don't have cats.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh God! All right, here he is. He's a big old boy. Here he is. Oh, yep. He's happy about it. You can tell he loves being here.
Oh,
Oh,
and he's got the little bandana on.
he's got the Shamrock bandana on. Yeah, for St. Patrick's Day.
Fuck yeah. Should have got him some beads. That would be fun. Then he gets
I don't
tangled
have-
up in 'em. You just see him rolling around on the floor behind you, tangled up in beads.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what would happen.
Jesus Christ, Philbo.
I'm sorry, dude. Okay,
Listen,
I have the plague.
Take a nip out of your Yeti of cough syrup.
I'm working on it. Hold on. I gotta hand him off.
Jeez. Perfect lap size. Yeah, he's only as big as Philbo. I guess I could get my dogs out here. That would be fun, right? No, nobody wants that because then I wouldn't be on. I wouldn't be on the show. And we wouldn't have anything entertaining. But no, we're gonna talk about these pirates. Like this fucking guy in Lincoln County, Missouri. This was last year, and I don't know how we missed it because we're so into pirates. But this guy dressed up a pontoon boat to make it look like a pirate ship, and he's just selling drugs out of a pirate ship. He's got a blunderbuss or like a little pirate pistol or whatever. Like he took it seriously, and the code word to actually wait, what was it? The code word to actually like for him to give you drugs was like something shiver me timbers, I've come to see your wares or something like that. It's fucking this guy was in it to win it. And apparently the DEA got involved or like the local drug bust cops got involved, and he actually requested that the only honorable way that he could exit the ship was that they allowed him to walk the plank and then they could get him out of the water.
Wait, really? Is that really what he said? I didn't read the whole story.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
When he got arrested, he said the only honorable way for a captain to leave the ship is if they make him walk the plank because he couldn't actually leave on his own volition because that's not what captains do.
That's fucking hilarious. Dude, this gun too looks like the ones that they that people manufacture for the gun buybacks just for like 50 cents, and then they have to buy them back at like a $200 minimum or something. It looks
Right.
like it's
No,
put together with like a
it's-
pop gun and duct tape.
It's a flintlock you don't want to put fucking powder in. I'll tell you that. I don't know. That's a good question. Ramming Speed asked if they actually does it say if they let him walk the
I don't
plank?
know.
Because I mean, dude, if you already got it, and look, it's not like he's like fucking
Josh,
he's
Josh, you
what?
get a bonk. Literally, I didn't read this, right? The comment underneath this is, sorry to disappoint y'all, but this didn't actually happen. The pirate pontoon boat is a creation of a folk artist.
oh, we got fucking trolled again.
We got trolled again, baby.
God damn it. Listen, I blame Uncle Joey. He's the person that's supposed to be vetting this shit. I just find it.
Is he supposed to be voting this?
Yeah, didn't you promote him to like our lead researcher last week?
I can't keep up with that shit. I wasn't
I
in my
don't know.
right mind last week. I'm barely in my right mind right now.
Come by
Well,
your
I'm actually
train.
semi-sober right now, and I do remember you.
I'ma take it for
I'm
a
sober.
ride. I got money in the
The second half of the episode, you were contacting the contact.
We in the bed
That
like,
happened too. But yeah, so I guess we won't talk about it. Either way, if that did happen, it'd be funny as shit.
Yeah, exactly. It'd just be like, that's exactly how we would do it on the cabin pirate
Right.
boat. We would just be like, all right, you got me, but
Right.
listen, let me walk the plank. Okay.
Yeah, no,
I
dude,
can't swim, I
Ramming
promise.
Speed- Ramming Speed is 100% on it because I already told Phil Bell, I was like, listen, if this existed on a lake near me
Right.
and I was buying drug, he would be my sole drug dealer, and I would walk the plank every fucking time. Like I would go pick up my magic mushrooms and walk the plank and swim my ass back. Like that just had, but I would be dressed as a pirate as well because that's just how that goes down.
Well, thanks for the heads up, Chris. I just removed it. I don't know why. So it won't play on. Streamlabs just sucks ass.
Oh, it's doing
But
that
it
now.
was playing it, and I'm like, I can't get it to play. Like, it won't play. I can't hear it, so I don't know how. It's fucking ridiculous. Anyway,
Dude, I would visit the man in jail too. Like, here's the thing: I would not only visit him, I would actually like send him care packages. Like, I would send him bags of Cheetos, like, but that are laced with ecstasy on the inside, so he can keep his business alive inside.
I guess you gotta like. Actually, the smart way to do it, if you're gonna, here's a prison smuggling idea. You unseal the bag of
You
Cheetos.
just- So I just shove Cheetos in my ass,
Right.
And then
Well, there you go. That's fine. So you take the Cheeto, you undo the Cheeto, the bag, right? And then you glue it back, and then you lace your cocaine or your ecstasy into the glue of the Cheetos bag. There you go. As you glue it back up, and
Or-
that's
I just go the more standard route, and just shove a balloon filled with cocaine up my ass and go shit it out in the.
you
in
know
the
some
regular
of us
bathroom.
some of us
And
work smarter, not harder, Josh.
And well, it's not that hard. Listen, once you grease it up, once
It's
you
not that.
grease it up, your butt pretty much just sucks it in. It's like, ooh, that was easy.
Once you get
uh,
used to it, you just learn to accept it.
Yeah. See, I learned to double balloon it because if it breaks, you're fucked. Like, you're gonna have a wild ride for about 72 hours.
But they say not to double balloon it because I thought it makes it break easier, right? Or
is that what
just
your guy
condoms?
says? Because my guy, no, that's just condoms.
Oh, okay.
Like, see, no one's fucking my ass while I'm doing this. Now that would be a problem.
Well, I think it sounds like you're missing out.
I know. I mean, I'm always down for a good time. Anywho,
Ooh.
for any of you out there that are under the age of 18, there is a disclaimer at the beginning of the shit. Or there should be.
It is
I
it is
think-
listed as a what is it? Expletive?
Explicit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
explicit. That's what it is.
Yeah, we are.
On Apple Podcasts.
But it'll just like we'll be talking about something totally benign, and then we'll get real explicit real fucking quick. So look, we'll snap to the left on you quick. So pay attention. If there are children viewing, just be ready to hit the pause or the mute button.
Yeah. Maybe we should have a disclaimer at the beginning of the show. If you have kids in the car, kick them the fuck out and start dicking around.
Right. Right. Drop them off at a fire station and let's
Right.
fucking party.
Bring them to the water park where it's $1 for entry.
And we lost 3 viewers. That's hilarious. Anyway, I can't believe we got trolled again. But
well, it
actually-
happened.
it does. Well,
It
I
happens.
don't know.
We're
I
not a
don't want it to
professional
happen.
organization.
We're not. But
We
Well, I
will be
guess-
in a minute.
I guess we are now.
We are now.
Anyway, let's move along. I did want to talk about the Boeing thing because apparently
Let's talk.
Boeing is
Okay, let's talk about Boeing,
like Boeing is fucking gangsta. Like
and not in a good way.
not in a good way. Like
Yeah.
if you work for them, maybe at least give it 2 weeks notice when you leave.
Not like at least. Yeah, not like the Will Smith, like, Men in Black gangster, like, where it's like family friendly. It's more like the mob, the Russian mob type of gangster, where
Right.
they don't give a fuck and they'll just murder you and your family and anybody you've ever talked to.
Well, it's more like a Somalian gangster or it's just random
Mm.
violence.
Wait, so I can?
Like-
Does that mean I can pay Boeing to go and murder people then, and I get like stock returns on
I
my
don't know if they
investment?
I don't know if they contract outside, but
Well, I guess if you invest in Boeing stock, it's basically the same thing.
it is. I mean, I own part of the company, so somebody
Yep.
needs some killing. I call you guys, right?
Yep, there you go. So, so the reason we're talking about Boeing, so obviously Boeing, so the Boeing 737 Max, that's the plane that has the door falling off of it, which, everybody just loves the fact that there's just a door that can fall off your airplane while it's in the sky, no less. And there's a whole problem with this. People, it's funny now because people are like en masse now starting, like, if they find out the plane is 737 Max, because in your apps, like when you go to book your flight and then I don't what's the word, not sign in, but when you check in for your flight, like
Check in, yeah.
it'll actually tell you like the type of plane you'll be riding on, and it'll say it's a 737 Max, like in your app most of the time, depending on what company you use.
Yeah,
but
it'll
like-
say whatever it is, it'll tell you what kind of plane you're going to be on.
Exactly. So people have caught on to this and they look at it and they say, "Oh, it's a 737 Max. I don't want to get on that plane because there's a chance it could decompress in the sky and we could all die."
I have children, so
Right, exactly.
even though I left them at the fire station so I could listen to Josh
Right.
and Phil. Back.
Exactly.
Um,
Well, that's just smart. It's
Yeah.
funny that it's funny I'm picking up on that now. You're saying abandon your children. Make them orphans so that you can
Right.
listen to our podcast.
Yes,
Anyway.
it's a thing. It's a thing. Just
Anyway.
like we get trolled, you guys give kids away. I don't know. There's also a market. Like
It's a
you
win-win.
you can make money. It's highly illegal, but you might
Right.
be able to get away with it.
I mean, Albania has an economy. That's all that I know.
Yeah, I mean, it happened several times in the 90s. You can just do like this when I don't know, they ran away. I don't know where they went. And you've got a briefcase full of cash open on the
Right.
living room table.
You're jumping into your swimming pool of cash like the Mets owner.
Right. You're talking to the FBI with gold teeth with fucking
Right.
rubies up top. It's like, I have no idea.
You've literally got a stripper giving you a lap dance, and you're like, that could be anywhere.
Scarface is on 4 TVs on repeat.
Exactly.
And then there's an MTV Cribs crew filming right behind you while you're talking to them. Like, I don't look. I don't.
Yeah.
It looks like here you have 45 children that are registered to you. Where are they? They all ran away. They
they don't like me. I keep trying.
Yeah. And then Alfred, Batman's butler, walks up and asks you if you want to try on the new suit. Like,
Right, exactly.
yeah. What was his name? Kane. What was his name?
Oh, Michael Caine.
Michael Caine. Yeah. Michael
Yeah.
Caine walks up like you rented Michael Caine to be your
Dude,
Batman butler.
I'm not gonna lie. So Andy Serkis is the Batman butler, is Alfred for Robert Pattinson in the Batman, and I really like Andy Serkis as Alfred. I was pretty sold on it. I was like, fuck yeah.
Cool.
Hell yeah, it's cool. Anyway, it's
Cool.
Batman. It's cool as fuck. So anyway, so people are riding these planes, but that's one part of the story. What's the second part of the story, Josh?
So the second part of the story, and the first part we didn't actually explain. It was an executive that saw on his ticket he didn't see on his ticket. He saw once he got on the plane, he looked on the safety information on the back of the seat, and it said you're flying in a 737 Max. And he said like the hostess or the stewardess, whatever the fuck the flight attendant, whatever they're called now, whatever's PC, they're definitely not called the C word, but he saw her closing the door.
Oh, they're
and
not
he said-
hackers. Got it. I was like,
Yeah,
what's the
not-
C word?
they're not-
Custodians?
They're not. No, they're not trackers. They're
Right,
not
right. Got it.
hackers.
Got it.
Anyway, so he saw her closing the door, and then he was like, "I'm gonna need to get the fuck out of here. Like, I'm not doing this." And she was like, "Well, what's the problem?" He said, "I didn't realize I was gonna be on a Max." And she's like, "Well, I mean, how do you know about the Max?" And he's like, "I can't disclose that information to you right now, but let me the fuck off the plane or I'm killing everyone." Because if I don't, the plane will.
Right.
And, but so eventually,
Exactly. Involuntarily.
yeah, it doesn't mean to. It was just built in
Right.
properly. But he got off the plane. They booked him a red eye. He ended up 12 hours late for a meeting. Whatever, no big deal. Nothing really came of it except for a story because somebody overheard what happened and figured out who he was. So Boeing only took him out back and caned him 10 times. Like they didn't actually kill him. But there's another guy that actually
it's like the scene in Starship Troopers where they just whip him in front of everybody.
right. You got to make an example.
Exactly.
But or apparently Boeing does. But so the news story that came out a couple days ago is so an employee, like a lifelong retired employee, he was there for decades, and he was part of the safety initiative for Boeing. He actually was a whistleblower and tried to be a silent whistleblower or an anonymous whistleblower, but it didn't work out. They just they doxed the shit out of him. So then they actually have him in court. They have him like filing papers and part of the litigation and doing court appearances. Well, apparently like a month ago or a few weeks ago, he told a family member of his, he's like, listen, some shit might go down. And if they say it's suicide, it is not suicide. And I repeat, don't listen to them. Don't trust them. It's not suicide. I think they're going to kill me. And then a few days ago, bam, dead. He's dead in a hotel parking lot. And guess where he was found?
Where was he found, Josh? In a plane?
Well,
that would have been ironic.
No, it's the trailer park capital of the world. I will tell you that.
South Carolina, baby.
Visit beautiful Charleston, South Carolina, where Boeing may murder you outside of a La Quinta Inn.
Right. Well, maybe a red roof. They are a little classy.
Maybe a red roof. Yeah, they do have 2 rooms.
I gotta say, did you ever stay at that Travelodge at Abercorn? You know what I'm talking about? Because that was actually, it was like the rate was like 55, 60 a night, but for a room that was that low, it was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
No, so it's funny that you asked me that question. I did not stay at that one, but I did on Thanksgiving. I stayed with Danny at a Red Roof Inn in Charleston, South Carolina, because we went to the one and only what's the PC term? Titty bar in Charleston.
Yes. That's what Gen Z calls it.
Gen Z. It's the Jacket Yam Club.
Yeah. Exactly.
But, no, I did, and it was actually a nice place. I enjoyed it. But we weren't there. We weren't there all night. But anyway, back to the Boeing thing. No, they found him. They found him in a car, in his rental car. Single gunshot to the head. Coroner's report originally is that it was a self-inflicted gunshot wound. They found him with a pistol that only had 1 round that was expended, and they found him with a document. They won't disclose what the document is, but they said it's similar to a note. And
wow.
Yeah. So the FBI, the local police, everybody's looking into it. They still have inquiries to do, but this guy literally came out and said, "I am not suicidal. I will not kill myself. And if I do, I'll let you know. If the story changes,
right,
I'll let you know. But if there's some good
is trying to shut us up live.
Dude, all right, we're gonna move on now because
I think we're literally being taken down for that. Right. Like, what the fuck?
For anything that we said that may be construed as negative towards the Boeing.
You know what? We may. Well, I think because we would have just been like shadow banned or whatever. I don't think we would have been DDoSed or whatever the fuck just happened. But we need to say unalive. I forgot about that. I don't know if we mentioned that or not.
I didn't hear anything you said. All I heard was.
You didn't hear anything I said? Can you hear me?
I can now, but it was literally doing that like fucking buffering shit. It was like.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, no, I was. No, I was trying to tell you. I think we need to say unalive. Yeah, sorry about that. Thanks, Raving Speed. I appreciate that. I think Boeing literally took us down live. Like, they're like, no, these guys can't be talking right now.
So anyway, let me just go ahead and say, so anything that could be construed as a negative statement towards the Boeing Corporation LLC
does not reflect the
does not reflect the true views of Joshua Ledford or Philbo Baggins.
Yep. Those are our legal names.
Thanks for the bits. Yeah, his name is Philbo Milo Baggins.
Yep. Milo's, yep, for sure. Milo's, baby.
No, it's all satire. Listen, there's no truth based behind this. We actually
absolutely not. We actually love Boeing. In fact, if there's a big old cock shaped like an airplane with Boeing written on it that I can put in my mouth right now, I would gladly do it.
If there's a 737 Max I can board in the next hour, let me know. I'll
tell you what. I'll go through. I'll do the inspection myself, and I'll unscrew the safety bolts on that panel, and then I'll get on the plane, and then I'll sit in that seat I'm that much on board with Bowie right now.
Right. And I won't be the one wearing the commando parachute. Don't worry.
Right. I'll let the executives who are sitting in first class wear that. You know, I'm a classy gal.
I definitely won't be the guy in the air sealed fucking astronaut suit.
Right.
Just ready.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, Ramming Speed, thanks for the heads up. You're literally top 5 dicks right now. You're making you're making some noise today.
That's a positive, by the way. That's not it.
Yeah, so I know you're a newer subscriber, but dicks and dickettes, that's our peeps. So being a top dick, like the bigger dick, the better. And ladies, chime in. Like Trigger, get back to work.
That's all we can ask from you, Ramming Speed. Just be the best dick you can be.
That's all any of us want. But no, thanks for the bits. Though. I'm gonna take a shot for you, just to shout out. You're gonna get me drunk today.
But don't look. Take like a half shot, Josh, because you got a little too toasty last episode.
Yeah, trust me. I'm coming from a way different angle this time. We're not going off the deep end this time. So,
yeah, it's just. Yeah, we're in a different angle this time. But you know what? 100 bits shot.
Trigger, get back to work. Get out of the fucking chat.
Yeah, don't you work like 17 jobs, Trigger?
Right, and don't you have clips to put up? Anyway,
got him.
Ramming Speed.
Yeah, you can clip us being DDoSed. You can clip us being DDoSed by Boeing just now. That was a real thing.
That was a real thing. I don't know if you missed that.
We got attacked.
You're gonna look into it.
We got attacked. Yeah.
We need to go on TikTok about it right now.
Yep, we should go live on TikTok and be like, the government and Boeing are like, yeah, I don't know.
Actually, I'm afraid right now. Should I have Thundercat hand me my AR just so I'm okay?
Yeah, I mean, definitely.
Loaded gun and bad mouthing Boeing at the same time. That's four strikes. That's
America, fuck yeah. Oh,
coming
God.
again to save the motherfucking day, yeah.
China no trustworthy. That's all I gotta say, right?
So lick my butt and suck on my balls.
We're gonna get copyright stricken for singing that song.
Well, I'm singing it. We're not playing it. I can sing whatever I want.
I guess you're right.
Listen, I can pull the Avril Lavigne. I can sing what I want, and as long as it's not Fuel for Metallica.
Oh my God! All right, hold on. Let's talk about. Okay, so are we done talking about Boeing yet? Because apparently we are, whether we want to be or not.
We're gonna cut that shit out quick.
Yeah, they came after us hard there. So, no, the only reason I ask is because let's talk about Trevor Etienne, baby. Trevor Etienne for the Georgia Bulldogs. He has said some of the funniest shit ever. So,
which, by the way, if you're viewing from Austria, American football is not football. So,
yeah, it's not. I don't know any Austrian football team. The only football team that I know from like Europe that's not. Well, never mind. I can't even remember the other one. It's Bayern Munich, which obviously it's not an Austrian team because that's Munich, Germany. Or like not Interpol because that's the police, but there's like I think just Inter.
It's Inter.
Enter the Dragon. Enter
Which,
Sandman.
by the way, I don't know what that means, but I also so let's talk about the MLS real quick. So I don't understand why they're adopting European names. So like Miami FC changed their name to Inter Miami. Why? What does that mean? And why are you called Inter Miami?
Yeah, I don't really follow that either. Like, I mean, FC is one thing because it's just like. Okay.
It's football club. Gotcha.
It's kind of funny though because if you think about it, everybody shat on the interim name for the Washington Commanders, which was the Washington football team. But that's kind of that's literally the soccer equivalent, right? Or I guess the football equivalent for like a soccer club. They're just like, yeah, we're the football club for Washington D.C.
Yeah, the FC. Yeah, we're the local club. Follow us and fight. Right. Get drunk and fight after the match.
Right. Which in D.C. is kind of a given.
I don't understand the question, Ramming Speed.
I don't think it's a question. It's a statement. I had the same thing to say about football. Why do they keep stopping this? Oh, because in the game you take breaks between every play. Because because you're trying to kill each other every time that the ball is in play. So like you
Right.
can't do that for
there's
2 hours straight.
There's so much physical trauma that happens in a 15-second period that you
Right,
have to
exactly.
get rid of.
Exactly. Yeah. He's not that.
I'm really not cooked today.
Yeah, I was gonna say not yet.
You guys are getting my A game today. Don't worry.
Unless he's calling you out for being a redneck. Like I don't know if you got a weird tan on or some shit.
Well, that's fine. I mean, he likes goddamn Post Malone. So
CTE 10 minutes of the game. Yeah, more like CTE like every third down. Like basically
that-
you're
that-
getting fucked.
after the game's changed a little bit, they kind of picked up on some stuff. But like literally, like let's just say in like 2001 as a running back. So you snap the ball, some guy jams a ball into your chest as hard as they can. You run as hard as you can into the biggest people you've ever seen in your life and hope they don't decapitate you.
And they're all way bigger than you as a running back too.
Best case scenario, you actually because the running back's the smallest guy on the field usually,
Right.
unless it's well, I mean they have giant legs, but they're short
Right.
in stature.
Right.
But best case scenario, you make it to the sideline with like only getting clipped by a shoulder pad. But worst case scenario, one of these giant hog mollies just falls forward on you while the linebacker's like doing a 5-on-2 and tugging your nuts from behind. Like there's all kinds of crazy shit going on in those piles. So
yeah, stripping the wrong ball there, Chief.
yeah, look, I'm a football advocate, but at the same time, I'll back him up on that. Like, let's give him a 45-second.
Yeah, let's get him some Gatorade. Let him walk it off for a minute. Get him back in the huddle. Okay,
right.
It needs some time in between plays.
Let's just give him a minute. Like,
Right.
That guy almost died twice in the last 2 minutes. Let's just hang on. Just bring out the Gatorade bottle, squirt.
Come back to life, and then come back next season. Shout out to the Bills.
So ramming speed, to your point, I don't know if you've ever seen that video of the German guy that came over and he's talking about baseball, but like I completely understand because baseball is so much harder to understand than football. Like football is like, yeah, they're going to try and move the ball that way and everybody's going to smash the shit out of each other. But baseball, he's like, I don't understand. There's round pillows and then they come up. Everyone on bench is going. It's like there's tobacco. He's like everybody's using their fingers and touching themselves like signs. And then he's like, there's men with stick, and he comes up, he kicks dirt, he goes, he kicks dirt and goes, and then the pitcher goes. And then he does this weird twirly thing with legs for 10 seconds and then throws the ball, and then everybody else goes.
I
was like, you know what? I've never heard a more accurate description of a 1999 baseball game.
That is literally like second for second. Like what is exactly what's happening?
It's like, and then men with the stick hits the ball and he runs to pillows, and then pitcher goes. And then, it's the whole thing. If you haven't seen that, look it up. It's always trying to kill each other.
Right. That's just it. But there is a whistle so that they don't actually kill each other.
That's true, sire. That's how, like, my uncle's full German. Like, he's from Germany. That's how they speak English. He's got pillows.
It's so much funner to be like, no, that's how they speak English. Just that's it. That's English. Now I'm dying. Yeah, now Jesus Christ. Yeah, for real. So anyway, no. So Georgia. If anyone doesn't know, this is a Georgia football podcast. It's also a pirate podcast. It's also a fighting podcast, and it's also a baseball podcast.
And we've got 3 out of 4 for you.
It's also a Jacob Rolfe podcast, apparently.
Apparently, he's the main host. Like, fuck, we gotta take our nicknames down because he's the main host. But he only comes on once a year, but he still swings dick when he comes through.
I mean, so somebody's got to be dick slapping the hookers. It's might as well be him.
Hell yeah.
So Trevor Etienne transferred from Florida to Georgia, and he made a tweet saying, I can stay second string on a losing team or go somewhere and possibly be first string and win a natty. Which, like, yeah, let's be real.
It's a no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer. Florida sucked ass the last, I don't know, 15 years, and obviously Georgia should have had back-to-back-to-back boats, but they only got the back-to-back. Michigan, whatever. Congratulations, but we're gonna get them next season anyway. We still got we have a young team, and most of them came back to play. So we're gonna be fine next season anyway. I'm not worried about it whatsoever.
So anyway, I'm okay with this because he just told the truth, and that's all I need. Like, I don't need them to get political like that.
Growing.
Yeah,
let us do
say
that.
Say the C word or dox Boeing and get murdered in their homes tonight.
Mhm.
I don't need anything out of them other than I'm here to fucking win. Let's go.
Right,
Like,
exactly.
Like I'm telling you, I'm the biggest fan. Like Randy Moss. Randy Moss is my favorite interviewee of all time because his answer was always the same. And if you did a poor job as a quarterback or as like a teammate that he had, he would put you on blast in front of everybody. And he would literally. But he's always like, now this is Randy Moss you talking to. You came to the freak show. I go 110 every play. You tell me the last time I took a play off. Now you tell me if I could throw the ball to myself, because if I could, I would. But guess what? If the ball ain't flying, I ain't catching it. So guess what? I'll be here next week, and every play I'm open. So I don't know why they don't just throw me the ball. And like, I love that kind of shit. Like the confidence, the fucking but he could back it up. Like he's maybe the greatest receiver of all time. But this guy, this Etienne guy, he's a legit horse. Like he's one of the best running backs in the SEC. And he just got tired of being on. First of all, fuck Florida. Let's just go ahead and say that they get a chop.
They get a chop.
We'll see you in September down in Jacksonville.
They even get a Florida State chop.
Yeah, no, yeah, we gotta throw the spear to midfield real quick. No, Florida, dude. Do you blame this fucking kid? Like they didn't.
No, absolutely not.
They weren't bowl eligible. They won 5 games last year. I'm like, dude, and for that reason, I'm out.
And the year before that, they won 6, so that's 2 seasons in a row. They're under 500.
Yeah, they were bowl eligible, so they went to the I don't even the bullshit like Food Lion Thunder Mountain Bowl.
The bowling alley food bowl.
Yeah, yeah. They went to the Uncle Joseph's bowling alley hot dog bowl.
Right, exactly. The 7-Eleven nachos bowl is what they went to.
Brought to you by Dollar Tree.
Right. Yeah, the Dollar Tree bowl. Yeah, dude, Jesus Christ. That alone.
They were the Dollar Tree bowl.
Nothing says discount bullshit like Dollar Tree.
Right, and it was held at a local high school.
Right. Not even it's like a middle school, not even a high school.
Yeah. or an elementary with the park accessible to the public. Like they're just playing in front of like a bunch of old people walking around the track at 6 a.m.
Yeah, exactly. It's just at a public park. They didn't have to pay to be there. They didn't even get rights with the city or anything. They just showed up.
Yeah, the good thing is they didn't have to pay to buy or to produce merch because nobody was buying anything.
Right, exactly. Nobody was buying Florida Gators shit anywhere.
Yeah,
and they played San Jose State or something.
Yeah, we were 6-6, and we beat Liberty University by 3 points in the bullshit bowl. Woo!
Like, Liberty University.
Is SEC. Yeah. This is SEC football, boys.
Oh god, who did Liberty play? Who did Liberty play in the bowl this year? And then they just got absolutely fucking rocked.
They got absolutely non-consensually sexed by Oregon.
Yes. God damn. And Oregon again.
Is non-consensually sexed a good
That's hilarious. I fucking love that. That's fucking hilarious. They were the non-consensual Riz was put on them.
See,
all right.
See you in a minute, Speed.
Hurry back, man. You're going to be missing
it. So you don't have to leave again.
Until Boeing DDoSes us again. We got a lot of fucking content to talk about.
Listen, if it comes up that Josh and Philbo both committed suicide tonight, don't believe it. Okay?
Yeah, listen. No, committed unalive. Committed unalive.
Oh, God, damn it.
It's okay. That's a tough one because it's not an obvious one, and you're not on TikTok, and people on TikTok know not to say it. It's a thing, so.
Yeah, and that's my bad. I'll get better at that.
It'll come. Josh is canceled. Yep. Instantly, Boeing drone striked him right now.
Trigger, get back to work. You're supposed to be you're supposed to be in the nerd hive.
Right. Yeah, the nerd. Is that what we're calling it? The nerd hive?
I like the nerdery, but
Well, it's like a rookery or something. Yeah, I don't know. The nerd hive. That's what we call like HQ, right? He's working. Oh. Okay, well,
right.
as long as it's
Look,
consensual.
Exactly. I have no problem. Look, a lady of the evening has my utmost respect. They're doing the Lord's work out there.
Yeah, they're doing
So,
something.
A
Josh, do me a
gentleman of
favor.
the
Move your
evening-
mic a little bit to the left, because every time you lean back, it's like right in your face. There you go. It doesn't have to go that far. There you, just keep messing with it. Just keep your hand on it for the duration of the episode. There you go. Beautiful. Mic check. Ha 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 ha.
I'll be the Azimith Rhythm Rock Shaka.
Ha! All right, there it is.
See, that's how you know I'm not trash, because I got through it.
We've literally, oh god, don't put it in your mouth. We've literally done the whole thing. We've done Pirates. We've done Rage Against the Machine. We've done baseball, and actually we haven't done baseball yet. We're about to do baseball because, hilariously enough, so here we got a rule on the show. We got a couple rules on the show. Here's one of them. Fuck the Phillies. That's a rule.
And fuck Bryce Harper.
And fuck Bryce Harper. Nick Castellanos.
Say it again.
Castiel.
La Castellanos.
Nick Castigoffnos. I don't know.
La Frescani.
English is my first and only language, sir. Nick Castellanos. I feel like people they call him Castellanos because that's it's got a double L.
Castellanos, yeah.
Right, but I feel like people call him Castellanos all the fucking time. But anyway.
Well, if they're playing against the Mets,
yeah, like Castellanos.
Castellanos. Yeah,
Anyway.
and Castellanos is which by the way, I watched a funny video. Dude, the New Jerseys that everybody hates. This is how dumb the fucking Mets announcers are. Fucking Rick on there's one of the I think he's the actual play-by-play guy. But he's been watching them all spring training. He's like, hang on, what is that? Is that a number on their jersey? And he's like, what are you talking about? He's like, on the first. Like, they've had them for the last 3 weeks. Like, what are you doing? And he's like, I honestly didn't know they put numbers on the front of the jerseys. Like they're literally on every different color jersey they wear. Like this is your
bad.
team. It's not like you
bad.
didn't see the Diamondbacks jerseys. Like this is your team.
It's pretty bad though. I mean, he probably wishes he hadn't seen him. Like, it's funny what Mr. Castellanos says about him.
Castellanos.
Castamiata. He says
La Costa Civic.
Papas and beer. He says anytime there's change.
Tire and auto.
He says anytime there's change, there's an adjustment period. Sometimes that adjustment period goes well, sometimes not so much. In this instance, there appears to be some misses that could have otherwise not been misses. I mean, he's a first of all, he's a poet.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This guy's in the wrong line of work.
He should have been a writer for MLB.com or But the funny part is here is a follow-up to that where he says the problem is that lawyers and businessmen think us young athletes are stupid. Well, your first quote wasn't really a point in the right direction. So they tell us whatever and expect us to believe it, and that's kind of unfortunate because it's not that we're stupid. We just didn't go to law school and don't know how to negotiate business deals. It's funny because the first time I read this to myself, I didn't think this quote was that bad. I was like, oh, this is fine. And now that I'm reading it back, I'm like, we're not stupid. We didn't go to business and law school, but we're not stupid. I swear.
No, listen,
That
this comment screams Anthony Rendon is my best friend.
Yeah.
Welcome back, sir.
Literally, it's this. Anyway, so the whole point of this is that not only do the Phillies jerseys look like complete trash, but they're also very see-through. Basically, they're just looking at their hard nipples sitting on the mound while they're going the whole fucking time. So it's something to behold.
So we can now see that the whole thing is now we can see Bryce Harper's hairy beer gut. So thank you for that. Like we appreciate it because we needed to see more of the Phillies players. That's what we need to see.
Exactly. Well, here let me put it up on the screen for you. And
pull it up because dude, it's awful. But by the way, Ramming Speed, we're wrapping up a lot of we don't have a whole lot more to talk about. We're just gonna riff for a little bit, but you joined last week when we had Jacob on, but just so you, Siren, and the new followers and subs know, throw something up and we'll talk about it. Like we cast a wide net, so if you want to hear us talk about a certain thing that's going on or whatever, just throw it up.
Oh, sorry, I had muted myself. Absolutely, yeah. We'll talk about anything you all want as well. So you can't really tell through here because you're looking at it from the back, but I'm pretty sure these are them here. They're pretty bad. They're pretty bad. The pinstripes too for the Phillies, not the right look.
Well, they've been doing pinstripes for a while though.
Yeah, with the anyway, not my cup of tea.
Well, I hate seeing Phillies anyway. So like it always
Right.
just it's like a knee jerk reaction anytime I see a Phillies jersey. I'm like, God fucking damn it.
It's not special. But yeah, dude, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun this season. We get to watch Bryce Harper, his spiky nipples poke out from his jersey the entire season. So we're in for a lot.
Wait, am I being produced by Trigger? Right, Trigger, get back to work. Listen,
Did he text you something?
hit the Discord.
Oh,
Trigger,
what
get
did he
back
put
to
in the Discord?
work. Just go look. We'll read
We'll
it
call
out
you.
loud.
All right, hold on. What did he say? He said, "Stop being absolute morons. Do your
Yeah.
best not to directly speak to a viewer unless they ask a question. Isolates the rest of the viewers. Just call them chat or the viewer." Okay, chat. Your heart is in the
Alright,
right
chat.
place, but you want to stay inclusive. Shut the fuck up, nerd. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, so Ramming Speed, do you get a hold of this guy?
Ramming speed. So listen, absolutely just shit all over Trigger. Say
Yeah,
Trigger's say Trigger, get back to work.
He's an
Right.
absolute moron. This
Which
guy.
I don't know if you guys know the layout here, but we actually have a little team for the podcast, and Trigger's.
We do.
I mean, he's kind of an intern, so
I think to quote him, his heart is in the right place. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, once we get big and famous, I like. Yeah, you got a fetish for that shit. Absolutely.
You're pinching your nipples right now.
When we got too many fucking people
yeah.
to look at, absolutely, we'll just be like chat or whatever. And obviously, we're speaking to everybody here who wants to talk, but you know, with we got the small community vibes right now, and we're nurturing something, so that's what we're gonna go with.
See, there you go. Ramming speed's in it to win it. So
Yeah, Ramming Speed.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't hit me, Trigger. I said his name again.
You can't look, Josh. Let's go over the things you can't say. You can't say the
Okay.
R word. You can't say the
Ah.
S word. You can't
Alright.
say the C word,
All right.
and
All
you
right, I-
can't. By God, for the newest thing that you absolutely can't fucking do is refer to individuals in the chat like Ramming Speed and Siren and the best fucking people we got and Candace and all of them. You can't refer to them individually. You have to refer to them as chat, not as Ramming Speed, okay? Not as Siren, not as Candace, not as Trigger. You got it?
So I can't say ramming speed.
No, you can't say Ramming Speed. Whatever you do.
Ramming speed, ramming speed, ramming.
God damn it. Now I gotta go in and bleep out the whole fucking podcast.
Trigger, shut the fuck up.
No, but for real, totally, buddy. We got you, buddy. Obviously, we do know what you mean. We're just giving you a hard time.
All right.
All right,
So-
we'll see you later.
Just go ahead and type out your 2 weeks and just
Right.
put it in the chat.
Yeah, we're like Boeing around here, though. We take that shit seriously.
Ramming speed, ramming speed, ramming speed.
Oh God.
There's too many R words at
Ugh.
this point.
There's every R word. You can't say any R word. If we have to leave R out of the entire podcast,
We're gonna have to put that in our rap.
right?
Like,
Oh
sorry,
Lord.
sorry, I didn't mean to leave everybody else out. Candace, 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 Candace.
Siren.
Sorry. Trigger, trigger. All right.
All right, that's everybody. I think we got everybody.
No, your gift came from North Carolina. Say.
Yeah. Sorry, we shit on South Carolina here.
Yeah, no. It didn't come from a single wide trailer. Like they're actually in South
Came
Carolina.
from a double wide mountain
Yeah,
cabin.
The post offices in South Carolina are actually single wide trailers. Like,
They're just temporary built shelters, actually. Is what they
which,
are.
by the way,
They're
if
like
you live in a
tents.
single wide trailer, there's nothing wrong with that as long as it's not in the state of South Carolina.
Right, exactly. If you're from South Carolina, fuck you.
Right here.
Yeah, right there.
You're on
there
the
it is.
list. You're on the list.
Yeah, that's it. That's all. That's the podcast. That's all the time we have today. Everybody
All
drive
right,
safe. Yep, there it is. I mean, we got the message out. That's all that matters.
Well, no, actually, we're now going into the OnlyFans portion.
Okay, so come see us over there. We'll I'll be blowing my nose into tissues all night long if that's your thing. So you get to see that up close.
ASMR of him just blowing
Right.
snot into a tissue.
The ASMR, yes, absolutely. Hell yeah! See, look, we already got an audience for it. Chat.
Set up a Patreon. Set up a fucking OnlyFans. We're good. Look,
That's snotty bathwater. Yeah, here what we can do is I can put my tissues in water, and then that way we can dilute them and then sell them out as my tissue water.
yeah.
New fucking
And,
thing.
And
just
then
dropped.
what I'll do for Patreon is I'll just start farting in Japanese whiskey bottles, and we'll just do it that way. Plus
$1,000 right there. That pays for
Plus-
itself and then some. We can at that point we can afford to send me about a quarter of a package to Austria.
right. We got to save up. Listen, we're gonna have to start a GoFundMe every time we do a giveaway because fucking sirens.
Yeah, exactly. Please, we're just poor hosts. We need to send gifts to our fans.
Please look, all the art's gone behind me. I had to sell it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna have to get rid of my Charlotte Hornets vintage poster.
There's only
something.
there's only so many tricks Jay Trickett can turn on the corner.
Listen, he's working hard, but you guys haven't seen him. I've seen
Right.
him. Listen,
He's getting
working,
tired.
He's working hard for the money.
Yeah. Oh God, Jesus Christ. Hell yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Spec
But yeah,
Ales.
no,
Spec Ales on Bathwater. Stay tuned, everybody.
Spec Ales, yeah.
Spec
We
Ales.
got- Yeah, this is our social media guy, ladies and gentlemen. Like he doesn't know how to fucking type in a chat.
He's so important. He has 2 keyboards though, so there is that.
Right. Well, stop playing Helldivers and focus on the
Right.
fucking podcast.
It's tough. It's tough, man. You gotta spread democracy, man. There's only one way to do it.
That's his main job. Is he's a moderator in the Black Bandits for their Helldivers division.
Right, exactly.
But
He's a Discord
anyway,
mod.
back to making money. Plus, if you go on our OnlyFans, I'll show my wiener for $1.
Just $1?
Well, it's not that big, so
it's a oh god, what do they call it? What's it like when you have to pay extra money for Bruce Springsteen and Taylor Swift tickets? You know what I'm talking about? It's like not it's not like search it's like search pricing, but it's not called that. It's called something else. Hold on. But that's what it is because your dick is so small that you pay search pricing based on the size.
Right. It's OnlyFans actually there's a requirement. Yeah, you do pay per inch or you charge per inch, and look,
dynamic pricing. There it is.
I've seen Philbo's and he's not going to charge much more.
As you get hard, it goes up to $2.
But apparently
it's dynamically priced.
Oh, we're gonna kill Philbo. Oh God, no. But apparently Philbo's packing a sweet piece of meat because his wife's digging it.
Oh God, hold on, I gotta get the boy back.
Do that. Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, I feel like we just epically derailed just now. I mean, yeah, exactly. No, you gotta play with it a little bit before you show it. Because look, there are showers out there. Like, you know, we've discussed this before. I was a wrestler for many years, and you know, locker room showers are a thing. People don't really give a fuck. And not that I'm a meat gazer or anything, but you know, every once in a while one stands out. Like literally, like you think like, hey, could you actually sit on that toilet, take a shit while you hold it and pee in the urinal? Like, like there are definitely showers out there, but unfortunately, I'm not one. So that's why I don't get a premium on OnlyFans. But like once we get to the real action, that's where we make the real money. That's where we start charging extra fees. Like, do you want me to do the little face at you or stuff like that? Like we can talk our way through it. But anyway, this is getting creepy, so I'm going to stop talking about that. But oh, you like butt stuff? Okay, well I'm into it too. So we can talk about that on OnlyFans. However, Philbo, this just got weird. So,
What's up?
No, Ramming Speed wants me to do butt stuff on OnlyFans.
Well, you know, you got to do what you got to do. It's for the podcast, Josh. Sorry, my dog Butler just got back.
dude, I'm not gay, but $20 is $20. So hit me up on Patreon, and I'll sell you a picture of my dick. Show the whole world. I don't care.
Yeah. Well, dude, look. I mean, shit. We could put feet pics out there. I don't care.
I'll do feet
We can get real
pics.
creative.
I'll show you my throat.
I'll show you my weenus.
Dude, I hate you so much. that's the last straw.
There's a big. I love that comment. There's a big throat marking out there. Yeah, you know, it just for some reason it makes me think of like Big Throat. You know, like it's like a corporation. It's Big Throat. You know, they have
big throat.
Yeah,
You
they're
got
choking
big
out the
tobacco.
competition.
You got big tobacco, big oil, big throat. They're just choking everything out.
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh my god.
I am the throat goat. Now, I've never tried it out specifically in that way. Not saying I wouldn't. I mean, I'm not a homophobe.
You're not a what?
I'm not a homophobe.
What is that? Why are you saying it that way?
A homophobe.
Is that like a South Park thing? I've never heard it pronounced that way.
That's just how I say it. Listen,
Okay.
I identify how I identify, and my truth is my truth.
I'm happy
And
for you.
I'm gonna keep telling it, and even I don't care what Jay Trigger says. I'm gonna keep going. You can't stop me.
I mean, you just can't say hacker with a C. That's the only thing you can't say.
Oh, okay. So I can't say stacker or
No.
hijacker.
Nope.
Or
You could say those things. You just can't say them with the
I
CR.
can, just not the CR. Like
Yeah,
it's a
absolutely.
hard CR.
It's a hard C. Yeah, exactly. It's a hard C with that one.
By the way, can we actually like isolate this shit that we've been doing for the last 3 weeks and make one clip out of that?
of just it'll be a 45-minute clip of us going, we can't say crackers.
It's like crisps,
Bread crisps.
ends.
Oh god. Yeah. Anyway, what were we talking about?
We got one. Trigger's getting us canceled, and it's
Yep,
over.
There we go. There.
God
now,
damn it! So
Boeing
Trigger
is-
quit, and he's taking everybody down with the shit. Like
Boeing's cyber warfare division is about to hit us hard again.
well, no, apparently he got hacked by Boeing,
Yeah.
so now they're getting us canceled.
There. That's probably what happened. Yeah. That's what happens when they come after you. So we got one more story on the board. We might as well talk about it. Caitlin Clark. She is your homegirl, I think.
Dude, fucking badass. And for me, I'm not really.
I thought you
into
were about to say I don't watch women's basketball. I was like, yeah, because nobody does.
So, on a separate note,
Now I'm getting canceled. Okay, now we just got canceled.
Yeah, raving speed. Listen, I'm sorry. Chat. If for some reason we don't come back next week, because we're here every week, if we don't come back next week, I'm gonna need you to call the FBI. I need to let them know it was not suicide. Okay,
Right.
do whatever you can to further the message,
Right.
because I did not. There's no carbon monoxide warning in my house right now. So if I just go gracefully in my sleep with a hole in my head, it was definitely foul play, and it might have been my wife. There's a 5% chance it was my wife.
There's like
But-
let's be real, it's like a 95% chance it's your wife.
Okay, well, I wouldn't say 95, but now that we're involved with Boeing, there's at least a 55% chance
Okay.
it was Thundercat. But
Fair enough.
yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, send that bitch to prison too, like death row. Go for the death penalty. North Carolina has it. Use it.
Shout out Thundercat.
Shout out Thundercat. Yeah, shout out North Carolina Department of Corrections.
Yeah. District
out,
attorney.
Boeing.
Oh, yeah. Shout out
What up?
Boeing. Hell yeah.
I'm flying, dude. I already look. I'll show you my boarding pass. I'll be on a Max tonight.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, I'm sorry. Truthfully, please don't kill me.
For sure. So,
That's the first time I've ever apologized on this podcast, by the way.
that is true.
And I fear for my life.
Well, I mean, I fear for the podcast more than anything because at least they've shown that they're willing to take action against that.
Is that what happened to us?
No, I don't think so. I think it was just a random network thing.
Are you sure it wasn't
By Boeing.
by Boeing?
Yeah.
There wasn't Thundercat in there like mining Boeing stock.
Well, at this point. But anyway, shout out to Caitlin Clark. She's broken NCAA records held by both men and women. A lot of people like to point out shit. I mean, it doesn't matter. She's clearly one of the greatest female players in the sport. So hats off to her, man, and hopefully she'll go out there and
So
kill
here's
it.
the thing. So I was
Here's
having
the
like when my car was being done at Ledford's Tire and Auto, family discount included.
I love how you like to say that every time. You don't just say at the shop, you say Ledford's Tire and Auto.
Ledford's Tire and Auto.
We need to get sponsored by him, bro. At this point, it just needs to happen.
Listen, I'll go down there. I'll put a quarter in, buy a gumball, and as I'm chewing, the
Right.
awkward like part where you chew into the gumball the first time, like
Yeah,
as I'm doing that, I'm
exactly.
like, hey, so I got a podcast. My name's Ledford. Do you want to help me?
I like Chat's idea. Next week we'll be sponsored by Boeing and Pfizer, and
And
Archer
the Philadelphia
Daniels.
Phillies.
Yeah, exactly. And the Phillies and Bryce Harper's asshole specifically.
Right. Bryce Harper's hairy tummy is sponsoring us. Shit.
Yeah,
Johnson,
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
hey,
gonna have.
we can-
Yeah,
We can do ad breaks. Don't make us.
we
can do it.
we do ad breaks.
Do we?
Yeah, we do.
No. Sorry.
It's all about making 2 cents an episode. You know what I'm saying?
making that cash, kids.
Yeah, making it
Uh,
rain.
Uh,
Making it rain. The reason why we do ad breaks is because we have a audio podcast. We have a YouTube archive, so you can go check out our shit unadulterated, on those platforms.
and because I've spent $14,000 on the podcast so far. So.
Yeah, 13,000 of that was spent trying to get our servers back up after Boeing blew us up today.
Yeah, no. Actually, 5,000 of that was hiring a bodyguard tonight to allow for a good night's sleep, so Boeing doesn't murder me.
Sorry, ramming speed. Let me chat. There's no money left after we sent packages to Austria, so we can't afford it right now.
The Austrian thing was a whole thing.
It was
Plus,
a whole thing.
Trigga hasn't been paid in months, and
Trigga's never been paid ever.
we're saving up money to get Joey out of the bowling alley. I don't know.
It's a lot. There's a lot going on right now.
Look, these beads cost like $4 at the tree. Like
Yeah.
there's just nothing left in the budget. I don't
Yeah,
know.
sorry guys.
I know, but you already quit, Trigga. So get back to work.
Yeah, you did already quit. So it's a moot point.
By the way, sorry, chatter. Sorry,
Yeah. Chatter number 7.
chatter. No, actually, he's our first chatter. So
That's true.
So are we allowed to say your name if you're the first?
No, never. If you my letter of resignation to Discord.
That's the only.
He actually wrote the whole thing out in Discord. It's hilarious.
Yes, read it, please.
Oh,
Or just
it's
bring it
long.
up.
It's
bring it up.
long. All right, hold on. It's long though. I feel like I gotta read it. You ready?
Mhm.
Here it is. I'm writing to formally resign from my position as social media manager at the Dick and Ride podcast. Effective resignation date. This decision has been carefully considered, and after much reflection, I believe it is the right step for my personal and professional growth. That makes a lot of sense considering you weren't getting paid. I am grateful for the opportunities that I have had during my time at the Dick and Ride podcast. Working with the team has been both rewarding and enjoyable, and I have learned a great deal from each of my colleagues. I am particularly thankful for mention any specific experiences or relationships that were meaningful.
So you just copied it.
I love that. However, circumstances have changed, and I believe it's time for me to explore new opportunities and challenges. Please consider this letter as my official 2 weeks notice in accordance with the terms of my employment contract. I'm committed to ensuring well, joke's on you, there was no employment contract. I am committed to ensuring a smooth transition during this period, and I am willing to assist in training a replacement or completing any outstanding tasks to the best of my ability. So, not at all. I want to express my gratitude to you and the entire team for your support and guidance throughout my tenure. I have grown both personally and professionally, and I will always value the experiences and friendships forged during my time at Dickin' Around Podcast. I mean, fair enough. We're pretty friendly guys, clearly.
So, by the way, ramming speed. Ignore what Trigga said.
And you'll be the only person in the chat, so it won't matter.
Yeah, you'll be the only person in the chat. But yeah, no, seriously, he can just train you to take over. And I don't know. Do you know how to work TikTok? Do you have thumbs?
Do you have 2 brain cells to rub together? If so, we have the job for you.
Do you not take 4-day weekends? Because
oh, God damn it, Josh. I can't cough it through it all. Okay, so how much time we got left? We got 3 minutes left. We got to go to the chop shop. Is there anything else you want to say about Caitlin Clark before we wrap it up?
So Caitlin Clark. So as I was having lunch while the Type R, my beautiful baby, was being repaired, I was actually watching it. I was like, holy fuck, how have I not heard of this person before? Like, literally, she's pulling Steph Curry half court, just fucking like, just no effort, just wow. And then like as soon as they're like, all right, now we gotta guard this bitch full court, then she just hits him with the crossover and goes in and just does this crazy reverse layup under the center. And I'm like, oh, chicks got moves. And I was like, legit, like I was talking to the people at the bar. I was like, have y'all seen this? And they're like, yeah, she's a badass. I was like, yeah, no shit. It's like, I was like, dude, she could play in the NBA, like no W involved. Like she could play a real sport.
That's funny.
Like she could actually play basketball, and like she's fucking sick. Like it was just, but it reminded me so much of Steph. Like when he was at Davidson, which shout out Charlotte. Shout out QC Uptown. I actually went and saw him a couple times. I really didn't care about him. It was just that his dad was in town, and I'm a big Hornets fan, and Dale Curry's kind of a big deal. But I actually, like when I went, I remember like thinking this is effortless for him. Like it's a man playing with like babies, not even children. It's a man playing with babies. And then, you know, he's one of the greatest shooters in NBA history, but I can't ever remember thinking that except for watching her. Like literally it was just effortless. Like she's just not like bringing it down. And as soon as she gets 2 steps past half court, whop, like come guard me. And literally her team, what did she play for, like Iowa State or Iowa?
I think Iowa,
yeah. And like they only scored 82 points in the game, and she scored 71 of them. Oh
my god!
I was like,
holy shit!
I was like, why don't you? But every other play, like I think more realistically, I think she scored like 50 points, but only 2 plays did she not either score on or assist on.
That's fucking insane.
But even like still on the Steph Curry vibe, like she was doing the lasers, kid. And I mean, like when they were double teaming her, she hits the bounce laser to the fucking paint, like right to the forward's hand right here.
Oh
like,
my god.
It was
that's legit, dude.
It was watching true art. Like she literally, there are women that can play with the men, and this is one of them.
There
like,
it is, baby. There's
one of them. It's just, I'm not going to go into that whole thing, but I just say like she's a phenomenal athlete, and she deserves to make more than $200,000, whatever they pay the WNBA chicks. Like she deserves a payday, and hopefully she doesn't go the last phenoms route and get locked up in Russia, and we have to trade a war criminal to get her back.
Yeah, hopefully she stays out of the Ukraine conflict for the foreseeable future. All right, well, it's time to go to the chop shop. You're muted, Josh. Sorry, it's for the memes. Chop shop. There it is. So I'm pretty sure who got a chop? Miami or something like that.
Who did get a chop?
It was the Florida Gators. Chop.
Bam. Bam.
Gainesville, chop. Tallahassee, chop. Just Jacksonville, chop.
Half to the stadium in Jacksonville one day a year. Chop.
Right, exactly. Honestly, pretty much the entire city of Jacksonville, chop. Because why the fuck do we play that game in Jacksonville? And I'm pretty sure they were talking about moving it too, right?
Well, yeah, because they get off easy. Like, it's not like that. Nobody
Right.
benefits except for Florida because they.
Right.
That's another neutral game. Like Georgia, everybody's so scared to come between the hedges. Georgia has 3 neutral site games every year.
Right.
What in the actual fuck is happening right now? Like, I mean, it kind of benefits Georgia too because they get 8 home games and 3 neutral games, so we only play
Right.
fucking like 3 away games.
Right.
But I mean, it benefits us. But I mean, next year, 2 of our away games are in Texas and fucking Tuscaloosa. So, like, yikes! But swamp and come just get. I almost said a word.
You almost said crackers. It's okay.
No, I almost said non-consensually sexed. But yeah, why don't we hook that up? But yeah, seriously, that chop stands and it will resonate throughout Gainesville as long as I'm alive. It's written in the stone. Fuck
That's a good point.
Florida.
Hell
And
yeah.
honestly, fuck all of Florida.
I kind of like some parts of Florida.
Like where?
I don't necessarily like the people that are there. That's an entirely different thing.
They have 2 out of the 3 trashiest beaches in the United States.
Oh
They
god.
have-
No, that's not true because Myrtle Beach exists.
I said 2 out of 3.
Okay, all right.
2 out of 3.
Daytona and what's the other one?
Panama City.
Oh yeah,
And-
okay. 100%.
And then the other
on
one's in
both
South
on both
Carolina.
coasts.
Yeah.
The other one's in
Yeah.
South Carolina.
Right. There's fuck the Phillies. We got to go through the chops. Fuck the Phillies.
Oh
Nick Castellanos.
god.
Bryce Harper gets the double chop. Oh, the double chop.
What if he dodged it like Jacob? He just goes.
He's not Jacob. He's
not-
like,
He's not trained by the Thai monks like Jacob is.
no, hang on. He's just somewhere going.
The pillows. I run to the pillows.
I stand on the pillows and then I run to the pillows.
I love it. All right. Well, on that note,
Bono chop.
dude, Bono always deserves a chop. Bono is such a fucking tool.
Dave Grohl chop.
Chops.
Fucking, Jake Gyllenhaal chop.
Chop.
Fucking Matt Damon chop.
Chop. Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
All right.
America. That's his best role of all time.
I know. I know. I can't believe he actually did that. That was hilarious.
No, he didn't.
I thought he did. I thought they
voiced
actually
him.
got him. Oh,
It
they
was just-
did.
It was just his puppet, and all he could say was Matt
Matt
Damon.
Damon.
And they're like, "Oh shit, it's Matt Damon." He's basically Jason Bourne. He's like, "Matt Damon." All right.
All right. Anyway, all right. Good show. Good episode. Thanks for coming back, everybody who discovered us last week. We'll see you in the future. Everybody else, check us out. We got plenty of places for you to see us. We got YouTube. We got TikTok. We got Apple Podcasts. We got Twitch, of course. We got Instagram. We got Twitter. I'll be adding that. Some of that stuff's in our bio on Twitch, so figure that shit out. It's also in our bio on Apple Podcasts. So Josh is doing basically the Macarena over there. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But hell yeah, guys, peeps, people, Austrians, Americans, wherever it is around the world you reside. Peace.